I'm Grant Burstick, and this is my friend Craig Douthwaite of Basics Fitness. And we're just going to demonstrate for you today the benefits of handstand training and inverted training, and just show you all the different variations you can do depending on your fitness level. And then after we go through all the demos, Craig has an awesome opportunity to talk to you about. It's the Global Weight Loss Challenge, and it's a fantastic way for you to get closer to your goals. So I'll just start breaking down the demos, and Craig will be back in a while. Alright, so handstand training is one of those things that seems very intimidating, but really it's a fantastic way to dramatically skyrocket your fitness and especially your upper body strength. Any guys that want bigger arms and bigger shoulders, this is one of the fastest ways to do it, so definitely something worth getting into. And again, there's a lot of different variations that you can do no matter what level you're at. So first thing, a little safety tip. If you have high blood pressure, this is probably not something you want to start out with. Okay, so work on getting your blood pressure lower, and then you can start doing this type of training. The other thing to consider is if you have vertigo or prone to dizziness and passing out, okay, you want to get that fixed before you get into this style of training. I have a black mat down here. When you're first getting into handstand training, you definitely want to have some sort of padding around you, fold a blanket, a towel, something. Just soften the blow in case you mess up. And so there we go from there. And of course, if you do feel any dizziness while you're practicing handstand training, you want to stop right there because we don't want to get hurt. So one of the first ways you can get used to handstand training is to just arch backwards over a ball and hang your head off the ball, and that'll get you used to that upside down feeling. But from there, we can get into some actual supporting your body movements. So first thing we're going to do is push-ups from a chair. And so here, just put your feet on the chair, tall flat body, hands right underneath your shoulders, and we're just going to drop down into the push-up and come back up. Just like that. Okay? And from there you can just move to taller and taller surfaces. Alright, so if you have a set of stairs in your house or a countertop, something like that, you can start using those things to practice and get higher and higher elevations. Alright, so the next one we're going to do is one called wall walks. And you may have seen me demonstrate this one before. So all we're going to do is back against the wall, and you're just going to step a few feet out, crouch down, and begin walking your feet up the wall, and then walk your hands back. And then walk yourself back out and down. Just one more repetition of that. That's another great way to get yourself built into handstands. Next thing we're going to do is just practicing kicking up against the wall. So the first few times you do this, you might hit the wall with quite a thud, but as you get more and more used to it, you find the right speed and you'll just land softly against the wall. So crouching down, put your hands just maybe a foot and a half away from the wall, and kick your feet up, straight legs, and just hold. And back down, and you can practice kicking up again. Alright, and after a few repetitions of that, you can get into holding a static handstand. Once you can hold a static handstand for probably about 2 minutes or so, then you're probably in a good enough condition to start working with push-ups and that kind of thing. The other thing, when you're in the handstand position, focus on your breathing, okay? It's going to be really easy to want to hold your breath and tense up. That's how we're going to pass out and whatnot, so just really focus on your breathing when you're in that inverted position. Alright, last demo here is going to be the TRX push-up. So with the TRX, we're just going to loop the handles together twice. And for any of you that own one, you're probably already familiar with this technique. Alright, that just creates a nice cradle for our feet. So we have it attached to a door up there. And slide your foot into the cradle. you're just going to walk yourself up to a comfortable distance, pop yourself up, and then begin pushing down and up. Alright, the nice thing about the TRX push-up is that you can adjust your angle as your fitness level improves. So maybe you'll start at a 45 or a 60 to begin with, and then as you get stronger you can walk yourself out to a 90-degree angle. So that's the basic summary for handstand push-up variations. I'll get Craig to come back in, and he's going to demonstrate the full handstand push-up.
Alright, I know Grant was just talking about safety with the mat, but for myself, I'm just going to push the mat out of the way. I'm more worried about it kind of slipping out when I get up there. One thing that I like to do when I'm doing the handstand push-ups is instead of trying to look at my hands, is look in between, and then it just takes that pressure off your neck. And it also allows you to go through a little bit more range of motion. Alright, here we go. So pretty much everything that Grant told you about all the progressions here, you just take it up into the wall. So Grant has worked you through everything, the wall walk-ups, the kicking up to the wall, and then to the TRX, and it's just a matter of building your strength until you actually are able to get up onto the wall and do a full handstand push-up. You can come back in. All right. So Grant's given me an opportunity here to talk to you about the Global Weight Loss Challenge. And our next challenge is actually starting the 1st of November, and it'll run November, December, January. You get a lot of great things with that. You get daily workout videos sent to you, weekly nutritional meal plans sent, as well as weekly nutritional videos. So there's a lot of information that's packed into that. It's $49 a month, and if you want, there's actually a competition side of it where if you need to track your weight at the beginning, at the end. We need some before and after pictures as well. But there's opportunities to win prizes both locally, and like the title says, it is a global weight loss challenge. So there's opportunities if you're in Canada and you've got a buddy in Australia, or you've got family in the UK or wherever it happens to be, and you want to challenge them to it as well, absolutely. We would love to see it. Right now, the bulk of our people are from Canada. We have the spattering of individuals from the US, and we'd love to see this go overseas. Anyway, thanks for the opportunity, Grant, and I'll turn it back over to you.
All right, so yeah, like Craig was saying, great opportunity just to push you towards your goals. Then you become part of a community where you're all working together to achieve a common good. So really great for support that way. And I have all Craig's information in the description box below this video, and as well included in this month's written newsletter. So feel free to check that out and explore not just Global Weight Loss Challenge, but also his boot camps. Been to a few of them, phenomenal quality, great instruction, and you're definitely going to feel like you get a workout. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month. Bye.